people in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death.
You give me my joy!
People have to know.
I need my joy.
You're wicked and selfish, and I hate you!
No. Got to find a mood booth.
You alright, Miss Bing? Might want a top up if I ain't rude to say so.
Miss Bing, there's going to be a fair.
Nothing to see here, nothing to see. We're an own place, nothing to worry about. Everything's in order.
Look her up, look her up. Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
Your debt continues to accrue, Mrs. M. We must have this week's ounce of flesh.
I'll have it in a few days.
There's got to be a mood booth somewhere.
My stomach hurts so.
Did you eat something rotten?
I haven't eaten at all.
Oh, well, that's normal then.
What are they all doing?
You're a real mate, Jonah. Most blokes wouldn't just sit there and let me natter on. I feel like I could tell you anything.
There. I'll take my joy and forget this ever happened.
Miss Bing, there isn't anybody in there.
What are we doing?
You can utilise the facility.
What are we doing here?
Taking our joy, I hope? Good Lord, Mum. You might want to take a lot, eh? Wouldn't want to mistake you for a towner, eh?
I can't
Oh.
take my joy. I have to
Sweet Jesus.
keep a clear head.
You are! You've got downer! You'd best come with me, Mum. Miss Bing is a downer! 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 She's a downer!
I am on joy. It's an experimental formula.
Put that down. I'll have it.
They won't stop coming. I need to get out of it.
Trying to draw you into a
Maybe
conversation
through the
that's not
houses.
gonna go with it.
We
Or
are
he may be
trying
trying
to
convince you that his wife
assist
is not happy.
you. Miss
Or he
Bing!
may be trying to convince you that his wife is not happy.
There she is!
I can't believe I'm hiding from the police.
Are you running from the authorities?
Not now, Mother, please.
You've shut me out of your thoughts for so many years.
I can't, I just can't. Bon voyage. Did they commit suicide? They took poison.
Come to see how the other half rots.
Come to help.
Haven't you helped enough already?
What then must we do?
Please. I'm throwing up and everything's horrible. If I just took my joy, it would all go back to bright and lovely.
Well, I can hardly stop you. I'm only an uncomfortable memory.
But I can't. I have to keep a clear head. Till I can tell Father what's going on out there.
Has Father changed very much since we lived in the palace? Because he was always excruciatingly well informed about what was going on then.
He doesn't know this. He can't. If he knew, he would fix it.
Yes, well. It's lovely that you're thinking of your mother again. One hates to be forgotten, even if I'm in a faraway country and, for all you know, dead for years.
He's probably at the Victory Memorial Camp. I can walk there on the underground tracks.
Doodlebug! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I ran into Ollie Starkey.
Good lord, are you all right?
He thinks the town is running out of food and we're all going to die.
He always did have a keen sense of drama. You know, he used to be a song and dance man.
People are eating charcoal, Daddy. And there's a plague in the village.
Well, you might have told me you were planning to go off your joy.
Couldn't we give them all blackberry? They could make plans, plant vegetables, even start the trade over the bridge again. They don't even know they're starving.
Sally Boyle can barely make enough blackberry for the bobbies. But don't you worry. Your man, Dr. Verloc, is working on a treatment that will put everyone back on the right track.
So we just wait. We can't do nothing.
Nothing is exactly what we must do. If our people realize they're running out of food, they'll kill each other for the last box of V-meat. Doing your duty isn't always pretty. You don't always get a bright, shiny medal. But a few people on top doing their duty, us, is the only thing that keeps us from savagery.
What can I do? Let me help.
You have such a keen sense of duty. Yes, help. Organize a Simon Says competition. Keep them distracted until your man comes through. He will come through, won't he?
Yes, Father.
But for God's sake, go back on your joy. You'll only complicate things.
I suppose I better check on Dr. Verloc. Make sure he really is close to a solution. Oh, for heaven's sake! Well, I'm not bloody well taking the underground right back to those bobbies. jerry-rigging these walkways? Where are the men? Did they fall off and everyone just forgot? Plague! Does Father know there's a plague here? Grim uncle!
One clearly sees the superiority of Western civilization.
Spare me your revolutionary rhetoric. That's what landed you in jail.
What landed me in jail was refusing to accept the unacceptable.
I shouldn't have hit him so hard. We're supposed to leave something for the doctors to rehabilitate.
Well, he did try to stab you.
He did? Oh, yes, right. Yes, he did. Very naughty, that one. It's weird, Miss Bing went full downer. Nah, that was a misidentification. The General straightened it all out. You see, you would be respectful and regular.
This is Victoria Bing. Let me in, please. I need to speak to Dr. Verloc.
Oh, Miss Bing. I wouldn't quite enter the premises at the moment, ma'am.
Why not?
Well, as it happens, there's a rather intensive beautification procedure underway. You really wouldn't believe how beautificated the facility's looking.
Why would that... Oh. Oh, dear.
Was getting more and more beautificated in there by the minute.
But I really do have urgent business with Dr. Verloc.
All right, ma'am. As the Chinese say, don't say I didn't warn you.
Feeling all right there, Miss Bing? I just received a most peculiar pronunciamento about an altercation at a mood booth.
Executive committee business.
Oh, well that's all right then, ma'am. Sorry to bother.
Oh, Miss Bing! This, ain't no place for a lady at the moment, Mum. They've gone completely mental in there.
I'm here to speak with Dr. Verloc.
The workers are, a tad cross with Dr. V, Miss Bing. He's barricaded himself up in his office, and he won't come out until we give him the all clear.
Your very own uprising.
Can you get it sorted?
Not to worry, ma'am. We'll put down these troublemakers as soon as we can get in. They've, cut the power.
Now listen, this labour action is important. We ain't striking for a nice hot lunch. Like last time? Shut up, Ronnie.
Maybe they'll all be too distracted by their little riot to see me slip through there.
And we can't, as those who are in charge have gone completely off their... This is no time for partisan bickering.
We've still got the upper hand, lads. Our shop steward's got the key card, and the only way they're getting on the floor is through him.
I'd like to see him try and take it away from him. Huh.
Well, he's a bruiser, isn't he? Glad he's on our side.
Keep your eyes on the doors, lads. Nobody in or out. And nobody disturbs my siesta.
No wonder Verloc's locked himself away. With that brute skulking around.
If I can get the power back on, the Bobbies will get things sorted. Then maybe Tony Verloc will come out of hiding.
You stay out of this, Miss Bing.
Take no chances, lads. If they burn down this land, it's curtains for our entire civilization.
Attention! Attention! The constabulary is pleased to report that the beautification efforts heretofore taking place on these here premises have concluded satisfactorily. You may resume your regular course of workday activities. Off you go.
All's well that ends well, Dr. V. No need to thank us.
Miss Bing! It's been too long.
You seem to be having a bit of a mutiny.
Oh, they do that. Not to worry, everything is very well in hand. Very promising lines of research. All sorts of...
I hope they haven't had one of your bad batches.
Oh, you're rather well informed. I can't just think faster, Miss Bing. I work until every thought is rubbish, and then I try to sleep. If I had Sally Boyle back...
I seriously doubt my father would return her to you.
I swear, I am this close to a permanent solution. But even if it doesn't work, at some point, you know, we'll be down to a sustainable population.
That certainly is a permanent solution.
There's no food coming over the bridge, and we're not growing any. So how many of us are sustainable, Tony?
You seem a bit off, you know, a bit sad.
He wants to lock you up.
I've got a lovely pick-me-up.
Tony, I'm not someone you can throw into a cell like poor Mad Harry.
Yes, well, please go back and tell the executive committee I'll have a brilliant new formula presently.
He won't ever have a solution, will he?
Didn't you hear him? When enough people die, the rest will have food. Oh, you've got to get people off these ridiculous pills.
I'll never convince Father of that.
Oh, forget your damn father. It's a miracle he hasn't already run for the hills.
He's just lost hope. Everyone's let him down. You can't lead if no one will follow. I have to prove to him that people will be reasonable once they come off their joy. But they won't do it willingly.
Some of your father's soldiers became addicted to opium. Punishing them was no use, so he locked them up until they weren't addicted anymore.
Yes, I could cut off the joy to the whole island. All I have to do is shut down its allocator hub. Then Father will see people can come to their senses.
One island? Huh. I have never found half measures to be useful. They only make the oppressor angry.
That's the attitude that got you sent to prison.
That's the attitude that got me a country. What have you got?